What the hell is happening in Afghanistan? So Mr. Bojiden decided to pull out of Afghanistan just like Trump pulled out of Stormy Daniels. Then suddenly the Taliban came out of nowhere like this.
1, 2, 3, jump!
And people feared that this would happen, and they asked Joe Biden about it, and this is what the bacteria said.
Is a Taliban takeover of Afghanistan now inevitable?
No, it is not. Because you have the Afghan troops have 300,000 well-equipped, as well-equipped as any army in the world, and an air force, against something like 75,000 Taliban. It is not inevitable. It's a silly question. Do I trust the Taliban? No. But I trust the capacity of the Afghan military, who is better trained, better equipped, and more competent in terms of conducting war. Yes, ma'am.
So why don't we all take a look at who these well-equipped and highly trained Afghan troops are? Damn, that was intimidating, to be honest. So as you all can imagine, as soon as America left, the Taliban came out guns blazing while the Afghan army started fighting for their country by doing jumping jacks. And in a matter of days, unfortunately, the Taliban took over Afghanistan. They took over the city of Kabul, they took over the presidential palace, they took over and terrorized the whole country. And the Afghan president ran away from the country like the father who went to buy cigarettes and never came back. And the highly trained Afghani soldiers became belly dancers and yoga teachers. And while all this chaos was happening, this is what Joe Biden was doing. He was on vacation. You know, he was getting a tan, so that his hairy legs can turn blonde in the sun. I don't know what to tell you. And CNN was there. In fact, one of the reporters called those terrorists friendly while they were chanting death to America. Don't believe me? Check it out.
They're just chanting death to America, but they seem friendly at the same time. It's utterly bizarre.
No, what is really bizarre is that you are calling these jihadists friendly after they have forced you to cover up your oily dandruffed head.
But the welcoming spirit only extends so far, and my presence soon creates tension.
It's because of you.
They've just told me to stand to the side because I'm a woman.
Exactly. Know your place. You're now in Afghanistan, not Washington. Now go back to the kitchen before these criminals show you what real sexism is. And when you go back home, I don't want to see your mouth complaining about how women are oppressed in America. I really hope that you and your feminist friends now realize how ridiculous you've all sounded over the years. Anyways, back to Afghano. So the people of Afghanistan are afraid and most are fleeing the country. I mean, I'm sure you guys have seen the video of the people hanging on to the plane and falling to the ground. I mean, the situation in Afghanistan is really terrible and heartbreaking. But what you all need to remember is that the United States played a very huge role in the creation of the Taliban. And if you read the history of this region, you will know how it all started. I'm gonna leave you now with a clip of your favorite serial killer, Hillary Clinton, explaining why and how the United States helped in the creation of the Taliban. Check it out.
To be fair, we had helped to create the problem we're now fighting. How? Because when the Soviet Union invaded Afghanistan, we had this brilliant idea that we were going to come to Pakistan and create a force of mujahideen, equip them with Stinger missiles and everything else to go after the Soviets inside Afghanistan. And we were successful. The Soviets left Afghanistan, and then we said, great, goodbye, leaving these trained people who were fanatical in Afghanistan and Pakistan, leaving them well armed, creating a mess, frankly, that at the time we didn't really recognize. We were just so happy to see the Soviet Union fall, and we thought, okay, fine, we're okay now. Everything's going to be so much better. Now you look back, the people we're fighting today, we were supporting in the fight against the Soviets.
Anyways, that would be all for today. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Treka. Please make sure to follow me on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Pornhub to stay updated with my latest work. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace!